Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to discuss our basic grammar, and to discuss the basic grammar, we start it from word class. And there are 8 types of word. That means 8 types of parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, and conjunction. So we have chosen today noun, and we will start our today's lesson on understanding noun. So why we have chosen noun? Actually, noun is the single largest word stock in English language, এবং যতগুলো ভোকাবুলারি ইংলিশে আছে তার মধ্যে সব থেকে নাউনের পরিমাণ এবং সংখ্যা হলো বেশি। এবং সেকেন্ড, একটা সেন্টেন্সের মেইন যে মিনিংটা, এই মিনিংটা বেসিকলি ডিপেন্ড করে নাউনের উপরে। সো it is very important to identify the noun function in a particular sentence if you want to develop, or if you want to understand a sentence or understand a written text very effectively. So first we will discuss about the definition of noun, and the noun is called the naming word, blah blah blah. But we are bring here we bring here the basic parts, or or the terms that are referred by the noun. So a word that refers to a person, a place, a word that refers to a person, a place, a thing, an animal, quality, idea, a state or condition, feelings, emotion, and activity. And this is the holistic definition of noun, and it covers almost all the name in the inter universe. There are some names that you can identify and understand very easily. For example, if I look around my house, my home, I can see lots of things exist around me, and that is just at that moment I can name at least 50 items. That means books, then mug, then computer, mobile, then chair, then bookshelf, then water filter, fridge. So many items in available in my house that I can name, but it is not a problem. And but the problem is in there are some others noun that you can't understand because you cannot see this noun. Okay, so these are your real problem, and sometimes you may fail to understand the function of that types of noun, which is belong to a particular group that I will discuss or cover in later. For example, you can see a person, a place, a thing, an animal, and definitely you can name it, and so that it is very easy for you to understand the class or the noun class, or you can understand it is a noun because it's a name. Okay, but what about the idea? For example, if you cross a word that is development, that is movement, so you can see a development, you can see the movement, you can see infrastructure, you can see a procession that is moving. But you can see, for example, July Revolution, so you can see the people who came out to the street, but the process, it is the process. So these are the process that you can't see, you just realize from your mind, just like idea. For example, justice, freedom, movement, then development. Okay, so a state or condition. For example, now it's a winter season, and the inter climate or weather is very cold. So cold is an state, coldness. So you can understand it, you can feel it, but you can never see the coldness. Maybe you can see the mist, you can see the people who are suffering from the cold, but you have to understand, seeing the sufferings of that very people, that yes, it's the coldness. Okay, then the feeling or emotion like anger, like love, like empathy, sympathy. Okay, so honesty. So these are the quality, or this is the characteristic that's a human possess. And maybe you can see the people, but you have to understand about their to observing, you have to understand through observing their characteristic, that yes, the man is honest, yes, the man have empathy, the man have sympathy, the man is trying to showing his apology. So these are some emotion or feeling noun that you cannot see, but you can have to understand. And again, the name of activity, for example, now right at that moment I am teaching or I am talking. So I am talking, you can see me, you can see my chair, you can see my computer, you can see my back bookshelf. But when I but in the posture, the body language, seeing the posture and body language, then you can mark that yes, I'm teaching someone. So teach, is it teaching? It's a name of activity. So this is the holistic definition of noun, and if you understand this definition very nicely, then you can understand all the types of noun. And later I will discuss or I will cover all the five types of noun, and including concrete, including countable and uncountable. So what we have found here are some example. You see the category. So person, that means Messi, doctor, mother. So now in the person, so you see the person may be a name of a person, individual name, any individual name of a person, or you can see some professional name, that means doctor, teacher, engineer. And you can see the person name related to a relation, their mother, father, sister, brother. So a person, it indicates three types of name on the individual name, again the name of profession, and finally the name of relationship. And place, you can have it, it may have a country, it may have a town, it may have some area with a special construction site, for example a school, for example a market, for example mosque, for example pagoda. This type of place is called area, is called places. Again, you can see ocean, river, pond. This is also a place. Then think that whatever you can see around you, it's a thing. Then pen, water, table, gold. And the things may be two types of thing. One thing that you can't count by one, two, three, four, five, six, that you can weight them, like water, sugar, oil. These are all one kind of things. And there are another types of things that you can count it, like one, two, three, four, five. And based on this perception, we will later classify noun into two types that I'm not discussing right now. Then animal, and I'm not going to explain it by further because all of you know about this. Then quality, then this is very important. So quality is the human characteristic like honesty, bravery, kindness, patience, loyalty. So these are some human traits or human characteristic, and that we have to understand by observing a particular man, and that you can't see it. So again, idea, I have already told about idea, that means that justice, truth, education, democracy, quality, equality. Then state or condition, childhood, poverty, freedom, sickness, sleep. So this is the name of condition, this is the name of state. And feeling or emotion like happiness, sadness, fear, love, anger. And finally activity, that means movement, decision, laughter, arrival, tennis, cricket, and etc. So from there is a picture here, and what you have understand by the picture, so that is very important. Okay, so from this picture I can explain you the different types of noun, and I can I can tell you the holistic definition that I have given you right at that moment. And that is, you see, that's a picture, and it's a definitely it's a classroom setting, and you see a lots of thing available in the picture, like blackboard, like some materials. Maybe it's a science class, and there are some students, male students, female student, a teacher, and teacher wearing a red shirt, wearing a white shirt and red tie. And the girls, they are wearing red color school dress. Okay, so books, pencil, or stationery on the table. Okay, you can see the windows. So many things you can observe from this picture, and each of the thing may have a name, and that is called noun. But what do you understand from this picture, what are they doing actually? So it's not a picture of dining table, it's not a picture of football match or cricket match. So it's a picture of a classroom, so the teacher is teaching the students. Okay, so all the inter process is related with teaching, and the students are listening to the teacher, what the teacher said. So the word teaching, the word listening, so this kind of word may be the name of state or activity. Okay, so that is all for today. Today I just summary, give you a summary of the students class. And I have discussed about the about a comprehensive definition of noun, and From this definition, in my later video, I will discuss about the 5 types of noun. That means proper, common, collective, material, and abstract. And finally, I will discuss about countable noun and non-countable noun. That is very important in types in any competitive exam. So, okay, so no more today, and all are thank to watch my video. Assalamu alaikum.